Chelsea threw a major spanner in Manchester City's Premier League title bid despite Rodri's late equalizer at the Etihad Stadium. Raheem Sterling, a man who Pep Guardiola was prepared to let go, scored for the Blues as he finished smartly in the first half as the visitors continued to repel the champions. City huffed and puffed in the second 45 minutes, but looked as if they were going to be thwarted. Rodri, though, as he's done so often in the past 12 months, hammered home a half volley from the edge of the box to rescue a point. His equalizer owed slightly to a deflection, but it was the boost the hosts needed, albeit they couldn't find a winner. Chelsea themselves may have felt aggrieved that they didn't make the game more comfortable with Nicholas Jackson missing a one-on-one with the game still goalless. Ederson also had to produce a huge save in the second half to keep the score at 1-0. Erling Haaland was presented with the hosts' best opportunity with a little over 10 minutes left as Kevin De Bruyne found him with a pinpoint cross, only for the Norwegian to head over unopposed, leaving Guardiola with his head in his hands as it looked as if his team would be undone before Rodri's leveler. Here's 5 talking points from a potentially defining evening in Manchester. Liverpool laid down a marker at lunchtime when they stuck 4 past Brentford, further extending their lead at the top of the table. The Reds came into the weekend knowing if City won all their games in hand that they would eventually go top, but now they've stolen back the initiative. The Reds' loss recently at Arsenal opened the door for Guardiola's outfit, who had begun find their groove in recent weeks. A home game against an inconsistent Chelsea side wasn't seen as a major obstacle, but the draw means it is the champions who now need their rivals to slip up. It looked as if City were facing a shock defeat, and when Haaland headed over unopposed, it looked as if they simply wouldn't find the back of the net, even if they played all night. But with the game ticking into the final 10 minutes, Rodri, as he's done so often, was the man to produce. He'll forever go down as the man who scored the winner in the Champions League final, but already this season the Spaniard has come up with big moments late on at the likes of Sheffield United. This time, it was Chelsea who were on the receiving end as the midfield anchor ventured forward to come up with another huge goal. For so long he was cutting in on his right foot to score for City. Now he's doing it to down those from the Etihad. Towards the end of his spell in Manchester, Sterling was increasingly overlooked, eventually being sold to a direct rival. And clearly the 29-year-old had a point to prove. The winger has by no means hit the heights he did at City during his Chelsea days, but there was a sense of déjà vu watching his goal in the first half. Sterling has no issue celebrating against his former side as he reeled away in jubilant fashion, clearly happy he made a point against those who moved him on. 2 City Academy graduates have taken differing routes with their careers. Whilst Phil Foden has morphed into one of England's standout individuals, he very much had to bide his time in Manchester, with many suggesting he should have moved on when he was being used sporadically by Guardiola. Thanks for watching this video, and please like and subscribe my channel for next video.